Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Lee, Carter out there with Garnett. Then it's Cowboy, and it's Walker in at the center position. And for the Kings, Devon's out there with Weber. Then it's Bibby. Then there's Christie. And it's Stojakovic in at the 3, the small forward. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now, here is Weber. Out to the right wing. Inside, Devons. Basket, good. Devons has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Kings.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
On the wing, Lee, Bibby covering. 6 to shoot. Lee against Bibby. No good from Lee.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Weber gets the bucket.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Here's Minnesota. 4-point game. Lee outside. And Lee with the stuff.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And here are the Kings now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. A shake. Weber can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Garnett. Carter with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Bibby passes to Devons. Garnett against Weber. Excellent D there from Garnett. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And finished off by Walker.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here now is Weber. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Christie. Here's Bibby. Lock at 6. Over Lee. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Garnett wide open. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Kings. They trail by 3. And the Kings, RJ, with back-to-back seasons of 40-plus wins.
This is a huge step forward for the Sacramento Kings, Kevin. It had been 16 years since they achieved that feat. But now, with this strong nucleus, there's a lot more optimism in Sacramento, and rightfully so.
Here's Lee after Chris Webber scored. Lee outside. Pass to Garnett. Timberwolves passing it around. Garnett with the screen for Carter. Over Stojakovic. And it's Carter missing. The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Bibby kicks to Weber. Knocked loose and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. 5th, the Timberwolves.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Shots good by Lee.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Once again, fans, that was your 916 Crew Dance Team.
Stojakovic against Garnett. Pass to Bibby. Over Lee. Bibby misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Yep, it counts.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Kings trail by 6. Now, here is Bibby. Nothing on the board. On the wing, Stojakovic. Pass to Divac. Bibby with it. Pocket 4. Over Lee. Bibby with the bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Christie against Lee. Lee outside. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Weber inside. Guarded by Garnett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
First free throw is good. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Weber hits them both. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Now, here is Bibby. Stojakovic kicks to Bibby. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Lee against Christie. Pass to Walker. Now here's Garnett. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. And Walker throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here is Bibby. And here's Divac. Weber in the post. He's against Garnett. Weber can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 4. Lee kicks to Lee. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Carter. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Carter's got 5.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Kings making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
In for your Kings, number 24, Bobby Jackson.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Lee. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And he can't bank that one in. The Kings trail by 5. Down low. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got his second basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Lee after the Kings pick up 2. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. Thunderbird comes in for Weber. Hito Turkoglu's checked in for Peja Stojakovic. And it's Carter in for Christie. Pass to Cassell. It's deflected. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And so Cassell nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Carter down low. Pass to Funderburk. Now Turkoglu. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Outside Carter. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Sprewell. Pass to Cassell. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low. Finding a high percentage look there.
Turkoglu outside. To the inside. Here's Pollard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Dermonenko. Still without a basket. Pass to Sprewell. Fires from 18. That misses off the backboard.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Turkoglu. Jackson in the corner. Carter with a screen on Cassell. Here's Jackson. Here he goes. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Kings trail by 4. Turkoglu outside. Pass to Carter. The Kings need to get off a shot here.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Cassell. Here's Hoiberg. Here's Cassell, guarded by Jackson. Cassell gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. There's a good screen. Jackson passes to Pollard. Here's Sprewell. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Oh, great at finding open teammates. You want Cassell feeding the shooters.
We've got 1:28 left in the first. Carter looking around. Outside Jackson. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, got the job done, and that's all that matters.
Pass to Dermonenko. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hoiberg. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Olowokandi.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Inside, here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Minnesota leading by 4. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Goes up at the stripe. Carter pulls it in.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Jackson kicks to Turkoglu. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson misses. Here's Cassell. The 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top, up by 4. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
On the court for Minnesota, Cassell is out there with Lee. Then it's Madsen. And it's Serbiak in at the 3. The Kings trail by 6. There's the screen to the middle. Here's Pollard. Dermanenko with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Here's Serbiak. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Hedo Turkoglu.
Yeah, and Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. The Kings trail by 8. Pass to Pollard. Shoots over Dermanenko. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Now, here is Bibby. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Sacramento, Scott Pollard. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Walker's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Timberwolves leading by 7. Walker is screen on Wallace. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Serbiak. Wallace covering. Pass to Cassell. Shot clock at 3. For 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Christie. Good on the three-point shot. Christie's got 8 points.
And the three-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Cassell. Lee with the ball. Over Christie. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. To the inside. Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Left side, Walker. Over Pollard. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Walker's got his third basket of the night right there.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
On your feet, fans. You start making some noise. On their way to the floor. It's your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
Lee against Christie. Now, here is Bibby. He's guarded closer. Lee with the steal. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Bibby. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Christie. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, and Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
The Kings have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Vlade Divac's checked in for Pollard. And it's Jackson in for Bibby. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Carter for 3. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. 8 points for Big Red.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The Kings trail by 4. On the wing, Wallace. Pass to Divac. Jackson has the open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Carter right side. Over Wallace. And it's Carter missing. Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Christie out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Carter outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Jones with the screen on Cassell. Jackson passes to Jones. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Cassell kicks to Carter. Here's Garnett. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hands.
Jackson passes to Wallace. Back to Jackson. Pocket 6. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Cassell. 6 points for him. Divac with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And some changes here for the Kings. Weber comes in for Jones. And Stevenson subbed in for Christie. Timberwolves also changing it up. Hassel's checked in, and Lee's subbed in for Cassell. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's Jackson. He's got 5. Divac a screen on Lee. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
You see the fluidity there. Vladdy's a better athlete than most give him credit for.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Carter on the wing. Back to Lee. Here's Hassel. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's sent back by Wallace. Stevenson left side. Jackson dishes to Stevenson. Weber inside. Guarded by Garnett. The offensive rebound. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Weber.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Now here's Lee. He's got 9. Let's Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the Kings. Divac has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the lob to the hoop. Garnett with the steal. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Divac. Divac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Jackson kicks to Weber. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Down low. It's good. This game is all even. Divac has got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Carter outside. Garnett against Weber. Garnett with a screen on Stevenson. Hassel, the pass to Walker. Trying to end the drought. Divac with the block. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Weber. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Your 916 crew, everyone.
Here's Stojakovic. He's checked in for Wallace. Timberwolves trail. Now Lee. He's got 9. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Stojakovic.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Jackson from long range. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Lee with the ball. Pass to Sprewell. Back to Lee. To end the run. And it's good on the way in. Lee's got 11 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Jackson. 8 points for him. That's tipped. Lee with the steal. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by the Kings. Weber in the post. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Weber's got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento. Minnesota shooting just 39% in their second quarter. Lee outside. They set the pick. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Lee's got 7 points for the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Weber gets the bucket.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Minnesota with the ball. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Lee kicks to Lee. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Lee with the stuff.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Weber. His three-pointers off the mark. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Lee outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Weber's got his 6th rebound on the night. .144 left in the first half of the game.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber takes it right to the defense there and gets the finish.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Christie's checked in for Sacramento. Bibby comes in for Jackson. Minnesota making a switch here. And so he hits both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
King outside. Pass to Sprewell. Inside. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting for Minnesota. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And he can't hit the second. Sacramento leading by 3. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Lawrence Thunder. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter. King outside. Pass to Madsen. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Sprewell, defended by Turkoglu. 6 to shoot. Here's Sprewell, defended by Turkoglu. And it's Sprewell missing. Carter with it. Here's Pollard. Here's Simpson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. King outside. Here's Sprewell, defended by Turkoglu.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
Shooting for Minnesota, Latrell Sprewell at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Mike Bibby's checked in for Sacramento. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Kings leading now by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the middle. Here's Pollard, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Timberwolves on offense. Here's Sprewell. He's got 5. Just 3 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
For the Timberwolves, Latrell Sprewell, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings lead by 5. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Kings.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Chris Webber in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Now here's Lee. We've got Weber. Christie is out there with Bibby. Then there's Divac, and it's Stojakovic in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Lee. It's a 5-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Bibby. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an update on Kevin Garnett. David, what's new with the big ticket?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Timberwolves gave us some information, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. It's amazing he's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Now here's Lee. Pass to Carter for the tie. And Divac pulls it down. Divac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Garnett against Webber. He gets that one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Defensive foul. Kevin Garnett. First personal foul. First team foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Chris Webber.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Timberwolves trail by 5. Walker taking his time here. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Walker's got 8 points. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Bibby against Lee. Bibby kicks to Stojakovic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the 2nd half. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Lee with the stuff.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Divac a screen on Lee. Hidden. Minnesota with the rebound. Walker finds Lee. Pass to Lee. Over Bibby. No good from Lee.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Stojakovic with it. He's picked up by Lee. Shots good by Stojakovic.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
DC 1-3.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. It's Garnett on the wing. Here's Lee. Divac grabs the board. Divac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Stojakovic with the 3. And Lee pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 3. Lee outside. Garnett left side. Carter against Dijakovic. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Walker. 13 points for Big Red. Now Bibby. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Weber, right wing. Lee with the steal. And now here's Lee, the fast break opportunity for the lead, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Timberwolves have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lee against Bibby. Weber inside. He's against Garnett. Weber can't hit. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Lee. Garnett with it. Guarded by Weber. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time. Garnett's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called by the Kings.
It's time for the dance dance. If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Show us those dance moves. Come on. Let's see what you got. All right. You gotta dance like everyone's fun.
Making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Into the lineup for your Kings. Number 24, Bobby Jackson.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Divac a screen on Lee. It's Jackson with the drive. Rejected by Walker, and they'll keep possession. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Divac. Grabber outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
Shooting for Sacramento, Chris Walker. One shot.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Lee outside. Pass to Garnett. He lobs it up. And Lee with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
The Kings trailing. Jackson with it. He's got 8. Here's Christie. Covered by Lee. Jackson against Lee. Here's Divac. Rebound, Minnesota. Carter looking around. Lee outside, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Divac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Again, the miss by the Kings.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the inside, here's Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
That free throw good from Walker. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Walker nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Brown outside. To the paint. Here's Simpson. Takes it off the glass. Simpson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Jackson against Lee. Over Jackson. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 24 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Jackson against Lee. Brown sets a screen for Jackson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ring shot on the way. Shot's good by Lee. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Brown. Over Garnett. Garnett with the block. And he's able to get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Garnett. Minnesota leading by 6. And here is Lee. He's got 26. And here's Walker outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Jackson following the 3 by Minnesota. Pass to Simpson to stop the run. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Simpson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Hoiberg. No scoring in this one. Lee with the ball. With the shot. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Jackson. After the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Simpson. Wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Simpson's got 9.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Minnesota making a switch here. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Terminenko. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Funderburk. And the layup's good off the glass.
Got it in close. And unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Cassell. He's got 6. Now, here's Terminenko. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Sacramento's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
At the line for your Kings, Lawrence Funderburk, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Sprewell. Down low. Here's Terminenko. No good with the layup. The Kings trailing. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Thunderbird. He's got 5. Count it.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And Minnesota has possession after the Kings pick up 2. Inside, stolen by Stevenson. Jackson against Cassell. Here's Pollard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Clearly a foul.
Second personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Sacramento.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Kings. Hedo Turkoglu's checked in for Wallace. And it's Carter in for Stevenson. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Now the Kings with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Carter dishes to Jackson. Turkoglu outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Minnesota shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. To the inside. It's hauled in by the Kings. Pollard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
.127 left in the third quarter.
And
we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Mike Bibby's checked in for Cook. And a change for the Timberwolves. Hassel's checked in. .124 left to play in the third. Cassell against Jackson. The fadeaway. The shot's good. Cassell's got 8 points.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Pass to Funderburg. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Here's Madsen. Back to Dermonenko. Pass to Hassel. Cassell against Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Cassell, no good. Kings leading now by 3. Jackson passes to Bibby. Here's Funderburg. 7 points in the game. Jackson from long range. The shot missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Count that one. Now Bibby from deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Sacramento as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Lee out there with Cassell. Then it's Walker, and it's Garnett, and it's Serbiak in at the small forward.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Scott Pollard. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Cassell. Pass to Walker. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Stojakovic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Sacramento moving it around. To the middle. Launches it. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
The Timberwolves shooting well, 50% for the floor. On the wing, Walker. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Walker's got 10 points here in the second half.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Pollard. Here's Christie. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Serbiak. Garnett with it. Stolen by Bibby. And the Kings pushing it up now. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
Carter, he's checked in for Minnesota.
At the line for one, Chris Weber.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Weber. Carter with it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And then Carter with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Lays it up and banks it in. Weber's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Carter. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Weber. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Garnett. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Here now is Weber. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Carter against Stojakovic. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. And the Kings lead by 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Walker. Garnett the pass to Cassell. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. Over Pollard. That's tipped. Christie against Lee. Weber outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Third team. Shooting for Sacramento, Chris Weber. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And he's had an attacking mindset all game, and it's gotten him to the line over and over. Those could be valuable points.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Devonts comes in for Pollard, and it's Jackson in for Bibby. Minnesota also with the sub. Lee's checked in. He's off on the second.
And what a struggle it's been for him at the line tonight. You don't often see this happen.
Prez from deep three-point land. Devonts the rebound. Devonts has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they continue to control the glass. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now here is Carter. Lee left side. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Lee kicks to Lee. Shot clock at 6.
First person foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Lee, 2 shots.
That free throw from Lee is good. Both good from the line that time. Kings leading now by 6. Now Stojakovic. Stolen by Carter. Over Stojakovic. And it's Carter missing. Sacramento's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Back to Weber. Pass to Jackson. Lock at 6. To the paint. He's looking for Divac and finds him. Count that one. And the Kings lead by 8.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
To the inside. It's stolen by Divac. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Lee. Here's Stojakovic. And it's sent back by Carter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Lee. Right side, Lee. The kick out to Walker. Hands it from downtown. Walker's got 19 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Weber. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Timberwolves trail by 9. Lee with the ball. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting for Minnesota. Lee taking 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Lee. And both free throws good for Lee.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Weber looking around. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Walker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Lee against Jackson. The 19-foot shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Timberwolves trail by 5. And it's Walker, top of the key. Here's Lee. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 34 points for Cowboy.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
At the line for your Kings, Chris Webber. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
Mike Bibby's checked in for the Kings. Weber hits them both.
He's had a few shaky trips at the line tonight, but he seems to be getting back to his old self.
And here is Lee. Lee kicks to Lee. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Walker. And again, it's Minnesota.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Bibby following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Divac trying to free himself up. Stojakovic, the pass to Christie. Now Bibby for the 3. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was just touched by Lee.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Kings leading now by 3. Pass to Weber. Excellent D there from Garnett. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Lee. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Weber.
Shooting for Minnesota. Lee at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Lee. And Weber's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as much as 10. With some art, the rebound by Garnett. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run, so they take the lead. And that's now 7 points for Preds.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And here are the Kings now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Rejected by Walker, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Timeout, Sacramento.
Kings with the timeout. You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
Sacramento making a switch here. Hollard's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now, with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's the Kings with the ball. A 2-point game.
Like to see Weber showing that mental toughness and stepping up for the big shot.
Now here's Lee. Lee outside. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Christie. This one for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Bibby's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And what a huge bucket from Christie, coming up big when they needed a basket.
Minnesota's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. On the wing, Lee. Bibby covering. Lee against Bibby. 5 on the clock.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Timberwolves. Carter taking 2 shots.
That's good from Carter. Carter hits them both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Sacramento's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Weber against Garnett. Weber inside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
Gets the first, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
141 left in the game. There's Lee with the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Weber's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bibby. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. Weber's got 3 assists in the game. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Dance here time. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself up on the big screen? Time to show us your best moves. Let's go.
Sally's checked in for Lee.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 19, Sam Cassell.
.129 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Garnett. Count that bucket.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Here now is Weber. Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Weber. Over Garnett. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
Walker is screen on Christie. Here's Lee. Moves back up. Here's Cassell. Carter outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On offense, here are the Kings. Stojakovic dishes to Bibby. Walker against Weber. Over Walker. It falls.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Down low. Money!
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
The Sacramento Kings Street Team. Is your squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Who needs a t-shirt? Well, here they come.
Here's Carter. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
"20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Garnett finds Carter. A 3. Weber pulls it in. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Fires from way outside. No good. So the Kings win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chris Webber.